In September 2022, the children of the Prince and Princess of Wales embarked on a new chapter in their educational journey as they began their school year at Lambrook School, a prestigious prep institution located in Berkshire. This move marked a significant moment in their academic lives, as they transitioned into different year groups. Prince George entered Year 7, Princess Charlotte started Year 5, and Prince Louis began Year 2. This adjustment came after a summer break, as the royal siblings returned to their classrooms and resumed their studies. The Prince and Princess of Wales's children are well-known figures globally, but their presence at school is marked by a more common approach. At Lambrook School, they are not addressed by their royal titles. Instead, they are known by their more personal names, with Prince George being referred to as George Wales, Princess Charlotte as Charlotte Wales, and Prince Louis as Louis Wales. This naming convention reflects a subtle acknowledgement of their parents' titles, the Prince and Princess of Wales, which were bestowed upon them following the death of Queen Elizabeth II in September 2022. Before this significant change, the children were known as George Cambridge, Charlotte Cambridge, and Louis Cambridge, corresponding to the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's titles held by their parents at that time. The practice of using a different surname in educational settings, such as Wales in this case, aligns with a historical precedent set by previous generations of the royal family. Prince William and Prince Harry, for instance, adopted the surname Wales during their school years, a choice that paid homage to their father Charles's former title. Traditionally, members of the royal family do not use a surname in public life, preferring to be identified by their given names and royal titles. However, when necessary, they may utilize their house name or, less frequently, a surname. In the case of the British royal family, there is a historical backdrop to the use of surnames. A declaration made by the late Queen Elizabeth II in 1960 established that male line descendants of the monarch who did not hold royal titles would use the surname Mountbatten-Windsor. This declaration was a departure from the practice of not using surnames and was intended to create a more formal and structured identification system for royal descendants. The introduction of the Mountbatten-Windsor surname was notably marked by the birth of Lady Louise Windsor in 2003, who was the first royal child to bear this surname, as her parents, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, did not hold royal titles. The Duke and Duchess of Cambridge, now known as the Prince and Princess of Wales, were initially given their titles following their marriage in 2011. The couple was known as the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge until the death of Queen Elizabeth II. After this period of transition, they briefly held the titles of Duke and Duchess of Cornwall and Cambridge before King Charles appointed William as the Prince of Wales, thereby altering the royal titles and surnames used by their children. As the royal children navigate their school years at Lambrook, their experiences reflect a blend of tradition and modernity. The choice to use the surname Wales in their educational setting is a nod to their family's heritage and a practical adaptation to the changing titles and roles within the royal family. It underscores a unique aspect of royal life, the balance between public personas and private identities, and the ways in which tradition and contemporary practices intersect in the everyday lives of the young royals. In conclusion, the educational journey of Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis at Lambrook School is a testament to the evolving nature of royal titles and surnames. Their transition from Cambridge to Wales signifies a shift in their family's public roles and titles, reflecting broader changes within the monarchy. As they continue their studies and grow up under the watchful eyes of the public, their experiences at school will undoubtedly be shaped by both the royal traditions they inherit and the modern practices they encounter.